Quartic Technologies builds software to manage and analyze real-time data from any source across the enterprise. In this demo, we'll use Quartic's map to identify outdoor advertising media spots we want to use to promote London's nightlife. We'll see how the platform can be used to explore both static and live geospatial datasets, as well as set up downstream logic to be tied back into business infrastructure based upon our findings. Let's start with bringing in a number of nightlife establishments into the map. Quartic's map lets us inspect any individual feature on the map. Here, for example, you see a pub in the middle of Soho in central London. In addition to these establishments, let's bring in a data set of outdoor advertising locations, shown here in blue. We're particularly interested in finding which billboards are in the most concentrated areas of London's nightlife. Quartic allows us to answer this question in a fast and intuitive way. Firstly, I'm going to draw a buffer of 150 meters around each billboard, illustrated here by the red circles. I can now count how many nightlife establishments are within the vicinity of each billboard. This provides a quick and intuitive way of inspecting the relevance of any given billboard by color. The darker the shade of red, the more nightlife establishments are around it. In particular, I see a billboard in the Brixton area which has a large number of adjacent nightlife venues, in this case 19. I also get a photo of the emplacement of the billboard in the street, as well as its current price. If I now look at live data available in the system, I can derive a little more information about the area. I'm going to look at the traffic cameras provided by Transport for London. This is likely to give me a good idea about how busy the main street is and how people are moving to and from these venues. Using these cameras, I see immediately that the street is busy and has a large number of buses going up and down it. And this gives me an idea for how I might use the live location of a bus to trigger updates to my billboard. First, I'm going to bring in a live layer for two bus routes in London, one running north-south and the other east-west. This layer represents the current position of buses along these routes, and you'll notice the red dots move as the buses change position. I'm now going to draw a region around every billboard in the dataset that will trigger an alert whenever a bus enters or leaves the area. These are represented by the green circles around the blue dots. These regions, or geofences, will trigger an event and turn from green to red anytime they're breached by a bus. This event, along with the location of the billboard and other variables of interest such as time of day, can be wired back into the business logic of a pricing or content pushing model as needed. In this demo, we saw how Quartic's software can be used to rapidly identify an area of interest, use live data to gain additional real-time context on the area, and set up a custom business rule based on that live data. For more information and contact details, visit www.quartic.io.